I love this look, by the way. This is,
Thank you.
You can pull that off. I don't think I could pull that off.
Are you sure? I mean, I don't know. I think, it's interesting when you're this tall and you're bald and you have a big goatee, people treat you differently.
People are, they're afraid of you, right?
Yeah, they're afraid.
The baldness and the devil goatee, you got all that going for you. You look like someone who just emerged from hell and is here for vengeance.
I wonder if we could actually do that right now. Like kind of, Conan.
I want to ask you about this because you just brought it to mind. I know that you are speaking about other worlds, netherworlds. You're a big Dungeons and Dragons guy. I mean, you take this very seriously and you run a D&D game that a lot of celebrities, like A-list celebrities, are in your D&D game. Is that correct?
This is correct. Yes, that is correct.
What is your...
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. All of us used to play when we were younger. Mm-hmm. It was instrumental for a lot of us in terms of what we wound up doing for a career. For me as an actor, character building, writing backstories. I was doing this stuff before I even started acting or even understood that was something you could do for a profession. And, certainly the guys who created Game of Thrones play in my group. Certainly that was instrumental for them in creating long form storytelling within a fantasy world. I mean, with dragons and, archetypical warriors and fighters and wizards and things like that. But also you might not know that, like, my trainer of the past 10 years, who was a CrossFit champion, was also huge into Dungeons and Dragons. The Big Show, 7'4".
I know Big Show. He's been on my show countless times. I love that guy. He's fantastic.
So Big Show is in my D&D group and would charter flights from Florida to come in on Friday to play.
And also Vince Vaughn is in your group?
Vince Vaughn is in my group. Tom Morello, guitar god Tom Morello, all super hardcore serious when we were younger about D&D, and I got the idea to start playing again, and it's become this thing that all of us kind of live for during the week, to get to Friday to play this game and see each other and talk smack and roll dice and yell at each other, and it's so much fun.
And you are a dungeon master, I'm told, which means you hold a great deal of power and knowledge as dungeon master in the D&D world, correct?
Yes. Yes, Conan. So I'm like a showrunner of our show where, say Dan and Dave for Game of Thrones were responsible for coming up with the storyline and where the plot was going to go, and then who all the characters are. They're going to step in and interact with the main characters. I'm that person. So I also do all of the voices for all of those characters.
Oh, you do the voices too?
I do voices, yeah. So anytime they meet a new character, I do the voice of that character. If they go into a store, a blacksmith shop, or an alchemist shop, they might find someone who, hi, Jens Darren, what can I get, Jens? And it's like these two people from Pittsburgh. Right. He's like talking to him about their blacksmith needs. Jens need a great sword and that. Yeah, we can knock one of them out for you. Come on back to them tomorrow morning.
I love that these guys that run this magical shop are from Pittsburgh.
Yeah. So they keep going back to the shop to make me do the voice. Or, for example, there was a seagull. There's like a character in the group who can speak to animals. So he thinks it's really funny to make me do voices for all these different animals. So he always wants to talk to every animal he can find. Is there I want to talk to the seagull. The seagull is really unimpressed with everything they've done. I thought you'd be dead by now. This is crazy. And, what's your name?
Chris Walken. Chris Walken is the seagull.
His name is Christopher Squawken. And so he'll fly around and meet them, or, hey, I want to talk to that squirrel and see if the squirrel saw anyone run through the forest. And it's like, Okay, here we go. Oh, hi, what's going on, guys? That's crazy. Yeah, I saw a couple people run by here earlier. And you're the satanic Christmas animals from South Park.
So where would let's say I was in this game, let's pretend I'm an A-lister and I'm in this game. What animal would I be? What would you see me being? Do you see, you're the showrunner, you're the dungeon master. What would I do? What would I be?
Like animal wise or like character wise? Because you could be a wizard. Well, like, let me ask you a question. Like, would you rather fight with a sword and be kind of some kind of Conan the Barbarian-esque character, or are you more like a wizard or someone who casts spells?
Yeah, I don't want to personally be in any danger, so I like the idea of being far away from the actual fighting, and maybe I'm doing incantations. Or maybe just making threatening phone calls. But I'm not someone who's actually in nothing. I don't have a sword or a weapon. I can't get hurt.
I like the threatening phone call idea because there's spells where you could like speak into someone's brain. So you could just send evil messages into people's brain from way in the back.
That's what I do here at the late night show with people that work with me, is for years. Writers, anyone who works on the show, I'm playing with their minds. I'm passive aggressive. I think that's my talent.
Yelling at Andy, maybe? I don't know.
That's right.
Yeah.
People don't know this, but when we started the interview, just as we were about to start and we were ready to go, Andy was right back here talking as loud as humanly possible. And you were on the line and I was like, Andy, shut the up. And he started yelling back at me and you were loving it. You were enjoying it.
Well, it was like when you're a kid and you're on the phone with your friend and Mom, leave me alone. They start screaming at their mom. It was like one of those where
you got to see our real Andy, are you back there? Did he take off? Where does he go? He's out in the alley like smoking weed. It's unbelievable. It's incredible. This is such an unprofessional organization. He was back there yelling and making noise, but I think he did leave. I think he's in the alley outside the theater. 40% chance he's high right now.
Is that right? Yeah. What's a gateway drug? The smoking the weed. Next thing you know, Andy's on heroin, meth, something.
Yeah. And then next thing you know, he's playing Dungeons and Dragons. So, you gotta be careful.
That's how it works.
I love this. I love that. Now, when you play Dungeons and Dragons, do you guys trash talk each other? Is that a game where you can trash talk? Like, let's say you and Vince Vaughn, do you guys get into it?
Yeah. In fact, Vince's character was attempting to buy a magic carpet. So in the game, there was a shop, what can I get you? And then he came in and, I'd like a magic carpet. And all of a sudden he got into this. It was like a used car battle. Where he was trying to work me down over this used magic carpet. And I was this used magic carpet salesman that was like, trying to sell Vince on the fact that he needs the bigger model. He needs to spend a little more money. And he's trying to work me down the road. It went on for 5 to 10 minutes, this improv between Vince's character and my used magic carpet salesman. And everyone in the room was screaming and laughing and on the ground crying.
My question is, where's Sophia when all this is happening? You're married to one of the most beautiful women in the world, one of the sexiest women to have ever lived, and you're in a room playing Dungeons and Dragons. Where is she? Does she approve of all of this?
Well, here's the thing, Conan. She knows where I am. I'm not out in a back alley getting in trouble.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Right. So she always knows at every time where you are and what you're up to.
She knows where I am. Yeah. And I think that's the most important thing.